Dana, we've been talking about it all day. It's just Wednesday, but looking ahead to the weekend, looks like it's going to be warm, but maybe a little cloudy and sprinkles possible in spots.
Yeah, I mean, we've had for most of this week, high pressure, mostly sunny, getting a little warmer each day. So we've been talking about that a lot, but as we get into the weekend, things are going to start to change a little bit. But high temperatures for today, like I mentioned, yet another day of above average temperatures. Our average high for this time of year right along the coast is 33 degrees. But today, a lot of us got into the lower 40s, 41 in Portland, 40 in Augusta today. So overall, once again, another above average day, and temperatures are only going to continue to increase as we go into the rest of the week and into the weekend as well. Now, once again, yet another day of mostly sunny conditions. We did have a little bit of cloud cover push into western Maine and New Hampshire later this evening, but it's still going to be a mostly clear night overnight tonight. We get one more day, but then as we get into Friday, we'll have some more clouds begin to build in. Low temperatures overnight tonight, once again, also above average, about 10 degrees, so in the low to mid 20s closer to the coast, but still pretty chilly up in northern Maine, single digits and lower teens up north. So like I mentioned over the past couple of days, we've been talking about kind of the nuances of cloud cover, and we'll do that for one more day, but then we're going to finally get out of this pattern as we get into Friday and into the weekend as well. So overnight tonight, we'll have partly cloudy skies and then once again clearing up for a mostly sunny day. Throughout the day for Thursday, once again, temperatures are going to be on the increase, getting into the low to mid 40s. And then Friday is where things start to change. So high pressure will have moved out of our area far enough for a system to approach. Now, it's a relatively weak system. So as the warm front pushes in on Friday, looking at a couple of showers early in the morning, that'll be snow showers and then possibly some rain showers up in the mountains later in the evening. But overall, not a lot of precipitation from this system. Even if you do get one of these showers, they should be relatively light in nature. Then as we get into Saturday and Sunday, that's when the cold front will push in, but this system has mostly fallen apart, so there's not a lot of precipitation to talk about this weekend, even though we do have a low pressure system in our area. So this is that system that we're talking about because the high had moved sufficiently offshore to allow that into our area. But what we're really going to be watching as we get into this weekend is this system down here. So on Sunday, it'll be located in Texas. But we've been watching it over the past couple of days, and the models were kind of all over the place, whether or not this system was going to impact our area. So I held off talking about it for the past few days, but I'm more comfortable today to mention it. So we're right now for next Tuesday, we're looking at a system that looks a lot like a nor'easter right now, which would give us some pretty significant snow going into Tuesday of next week. However, we're going to keep a close eye on this one because it still is pretty far out, but we'll pencil that into the calendar for some snow on Tuesday. And then behind that system, regardless, temperatures are going to drop back down to below average for this time of year. However, Saturday going to be the warmest day of this stretch. I think we could make a run for a couple of records possible. Temperatures definitely getting into the 50s in southern Maine. Marine forecast sees 2 feet, water to 39 degrees. So here's a look at our 7-day forecast. We've got one more day of mostly sunny conditions, and then the clouds will begin to build in on Friday. Even though we've got that low pressure system for the weekend, not looking overall like a lot of precipitation, Zach. And then we're going to keep a close eye on that system for Tuesday. Right now, we'll pencil in some snowfall.
Wow. All right, Dana, thanks so much.